So I broke my little thing out from a chop saw and screwed it down again. Put me a stop block. I've been cutting 2x6s, the full cut ones that I want to put in the end of on the low side of the trusses to close up the hole. I've been cutting them to length, and then I've been cutting up all the 2x4s that I thought might possibly make stringers that goes in between them. These will all have to be tested with screws and drilled and see if they'll hold up. Most of them are junk, and I know it, but I'm just trying to use up what I got, because this building that I tore down was leaky, and they was wet, and when I stored them, I didn't let them dry right. I didn't put slats between them, and I probably lost most of them. But so I've got all these cut, and I'll go through them, and I've got plenty more to cut up if I can't get enough. I mean, some of them look pretty good. Like this one, I don't think's too bad. As long as the middle ain't soft where I'll have to put a roofing screw in it, I'll be fine. So that's what I got there. And like I said, I'll have to go through it and figure it out. And then I've got my crate jig set up over here to start drilling these out. I've got two done. And I'm just putting a couple screws in it to hold it in place. But it'll work out fine. Pocket hole screw these until I run out of batteries. I've got a bunch of them that I gotta get done, so. By the way, that's all the junk that didn't make it, and I'm gonna use it for kindling and stuff this winter, or maybe to start some biochar. A barrel. I've got the barrels now. I just gotta get them cleaned out. So yeah, that should give a fairly decent view. I didn't think we had a chance of rain, but I'm feeling raindrops. So the way I do it is look for the bow out. Yep, that is definitely raindrops. Put one here. Slide it all the way across to match up with the other side. Lock it down. Flip it. Same thing. This had a bad end, but yet it drilled fine. It's good and solid, and it looks like, with the way it's lined up, that it's coming right down through here, so that's solid there. So that won't be a big deal. Not that it has to do anything, but just set there. I may have to break out my mic. know if it does any good or not. Notice on some of my videos when I'm editing, when I turned away, you guys, it's not that loud, so I'm gonna have to start either speaking up, which I have no problem with, or making sure I'm facing the camera where you can hear me a little better. I don't have a wireless mic because my camera don't support it. I got a decent one, but not a great little, I guess they're called action cameras. I guess I could hear in a little bit. I probably not right now. I ain't got the money, but here in a little bit I'm gonna try to upgrade to a little better camera. The action camera is great for some things, but sometimes I wished I had a wireless mic. That way I know you guys could hear me. Alright, that's that. I'll have to start the 2x4s pretty soon, but it's not a big deal. I may wait a little while before I do anything else here. I may have to switch around and do something somewhere else. It's getting really hot right here in the sun. The sun all of a sudden decided to come out. It's probably going to be hard to see. I know my outside rafter is not standing plumb right now, and the top of it's leaning in, so this is going to be a little hard to get in, but I'm hoping when I push that it'll help it start standing up plumb. I brought my persuader, and I'm going to try to put this one in real quick. Let's see if it does what it's supposed to. I know the measurements are right because I've been double checked. Didn't take much to put it in. It was just a little tight. And get it zipped in here. I think this helps stabilize the bottom of the rafters and keeps them square. So when I start putting my stringers in, it holds them in place truer than what it would be trying to pull it back and forth. And it really starts stiffening up when I do this. I did this on one building before and put my stringers on my truss tops instead of on the top in between, and it makes it stiff as heck. So that's what I'll be doing after the sun quits. Wait for another big cloud. There's one back there. So, get everything started anyway. Alright, like I said, I'm going to wait on the sun now to get behind these clouds. This is ridiculous. There's a lot of clouds over there. And right when I decide to do this, the sun starts popping through. So, make it where you'll be able to see, because one more move and it's just going to be really bright. Oh, by just putting that block in, because I was on the marks where they're supposed to, it made that rafter stand up plumb, which it probably ain't out here yet, but yeah, it's off a little bit up there. But I'll put a screw or a 2x4 down through here, and then I'll pull that out plumb and screw it in place to hold it in place.